game and I bust it. That's why me and you are different.
We are live at the CompuBox Academy. The time is now. It's Floyd Vitaly Klitschko. You're looking at one half of the Klitschko era. Talk about domination when you got a name like...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
A lot of trash talk between... We're expecting an all-out offense. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Nice exchange here from both men. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Good counter punching. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? You'd like to see more jabs. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
That counter punch caught him clean. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back. Just boxing, be smart.
Yes, I like that round. Good round, you feel good? Good work out there.
Here we go for round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And he misses with that jab. The straight right just misses. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take three to give one. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far. Whoa, Johnny! Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. Didn't wait long to kick back and get engaged.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, John. And that'll do it. Patterson goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Go ahead, look at his corner, look at the instructions.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down. You've got...
The bell rings and we start the third. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Fantastic punch. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. When are we going to see a jab from these two? And he scores with the counter. Good counter punching. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Never going to happen. If you've got a good jab, you've got a good reach. I know nobody could ever get past that jab.
A punch and just got countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Hold that thought! Owen Patterson's dazed. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come up, though, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
That's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Get your...
Doing. The gaps will appear. Relax now. I don't want you to load up.
On to the fourth we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he scores with the counter. Counter shot lands. Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Punch, counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. That's another scoring shot. Perfect counter shot. Missing with the hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Klitschko is dazed. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think it's a...
Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
How about that time counter shot? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.